Om Shanti, Namaste to everyone. Sit in any comfortable position for opening the class. Spine straight, adopt Chin Mudra, eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for one time, followed by opening mantra. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि। Join your both palms together in front of heart center. Bow down your head towards God, towards Mother Nature. Rub your both palms. Apply an eyes. Slowly and gently while blinking, open your eyes. Om Shanti. So today's topic is Prana. Introduction and importance in organ function. So first we see what is prana. Prana is the vitality. Prana is the energy, that is vitality and power. Prana is the foundation and essence of all life. Prana is the foundation and essence of all life. The energy and utility that permeates the entire universe. This is the energy and vitality. This is the energy and vitality that permeates the entire universe. Prana flows in everything. Prana flows in everything that exists. So prana is energy, vitality, and power. Prana is the foundation and essence of life. The energy and vitality that permeates the entire universe. Prana flows in everything that exists. Prana is the connecting link between the material world, consciousness, and mind. Prana is the connecting link between material world, consciousness, and mind. Now move towards importance in organ function. What is the importance of prana in organ function? The prana regulates all physical function. Prana regulates all physical functions. For example, the brain, the supply of oxygen, digestion, elimination, and much more. Prana is divided into two main categories. Prana is divided into two main categories. The first prana is 5 pranas and the second is 5 upranas. So what are the 5 pranas? The 5 pranas are pran. The first part of prana is pran, P-R-A-N-A. Second part is apan, A-P-A-N-A, apan. Third prana is vyan, V-Y-A-N-A, vyan. Fourth prana is udan, U-D-A-N-A. And the last and fifth prana is saman, S-A-M-A-N-A. And the second part, the 5 upranas are, the first uprana is nag, N-A-G-A. Second is kurma, K-U-R-M-A. Third is devadatta, D-E-V-A-D-A-T-T-A, devadatta. Fourth is krikala, K-R-I-K-A-L-A. And the fifth one is Dhananjay, D-H-A-N-A-N-J-A-Y-A. So first we see about 5 pranas. What are the 5 pranas? The first prana of 5 prana is prana, P-R-A-N-A. Prana is that special function. The first prana of 5 pranas is prana, and that is that prana is that special function of cosmic prana which supplies the human body with essential oxygen. The prana is that special function of the cosmic prana which supplies the human body with essential oxygen. Its energy flows from the nostrils to the level of heart. Its energy flows from nostril to the level of heart. Certain techniques those activate prana shakti are Bhastrika pranayam, B-H-A-S-T-R-I-K-A, Bhastrika pranayam. Nadi Sodhan pranayam, N-A-D-I, Nadi Sodhan, S-H-O-D-H-A-N-A, Nadi Sodhan pranayam, also known as alternate nostril breathing. And Ujjayi pranayam, U-J-J-A-I, U-J-J-A-Y-I, Ujjayi pranayam. The second type of prana is apan. So apan prana influences the lower part of the body. Apan prana influences the lower part of the body from the navel to the soles of the feet. Apan prana influences the lower part of the body from the navel to the soles of the feet. This prana regulates the elimination process. This prana regulates the elimination process. Diseases that affect the lower abdomen, intestines, kidneys, urinary tract, legs, etc. are the result of disturbed apan prana. Diseases that affect the lower abdomen, intestines, kidneys, urinary tract, legs, etc. are the result of disturbed apan prana. The techniques of Nauli. The techniques of Nauli, that is abdominal rotation, left to right, right to left, clockwise and anti-clockwise. The technique of Nauli, Agnisar Kriya. Agnisar Kriya, that is near about same like Nauli, but there is not rotation, there is flapping front and back of abdomen. In both for doing both kriyas, the technique is same. Exhale through nostril or mouth, adopt Uddiyana Bandha. After adopting Uddiyana Bandha, hold the breath with exhalation, means Bahir Kumbhak. Hold Bahir Kumbhaka, release Uddiyana Bandha and flap your abdomen front and back, that is Agnisar Kriya, and rotate clockwise and anti-clockwise, that is Nauli Kriya. So these are these techniques. The technique of Nauli, Agnisar Kriya, Ashwini Mudra. Ashwini Mudra, that is the contracting and relaxing of anus frequently. Contracting and releasing of anus frequently is known as Ashwini Mudra, that provides power and activates Apan Prana. And Moola Bandha, contracting and holding, contract and hold the perineum region or cervix in female. These techniques, Nauli, Agnisar Kriya, Ashwini Mudra and Moola Bandha, serves to strengthen and purify Apan Prana. These techniques serves and purify strengthen and purify the Apan Prana. The third prana is Vyana. Third prana is Vyana. Vyana prana flows through the nerves channel. Vyana prana flows through nerve channels of the human body. It flows in all nerve channel of human body. It has an effect upon the whole body. It has an effect upon the whole body and particularly on the nadis, and particularly on the nadis. Poor circulation, impaired nerve stimulation, and nervous breakdowns originate from the deficiency in Vyana Prana. The poor circulation, impaired nerve stimulation, and nervous breakdown, NERVOUS, nervous breakdown, BREAKDOWNS, nervous breakdowns originate from a deficiency in Vyana Prana. Vyana Prana is activated and strengthened in the practice of Kumbhaka. Vyana Prana is activated and strengthened in the practice of Kumbhaka, KUMBHAKA, that is breath retention. Breath retention, RETENTION. So it is highly recommended to perform the following breath exercise several times in a day. these exercise breathing exercises. Inhale deeply and exhale once. Inhale deeply, deep and slow inhalation, and exhale once. Again inhale and hold the breath as long as comfortable. Inhale again and hold the breath as long as comfortable. You can count inside your brain like 20 to 30 counting, etc. Again, exhale and hold breath again for a while. Exhale and hold the breath again for a while means Bahir Kumbhak. First practice is inhale deeply, exhale at once. Second, again inhale and hold means Antar Kumbhak. The third practice is exhale and hold means Bahir Kumbhak. Repeat this practice 4 to 5 times. So this practice activates the Vyana Prana. The fourth prana is Udan. The fourth prana is Udan. Udan prana is the ascending energy. Udan prana is ascending energy that flows from the heart to the head and brain. Udan prana is ascending energy that flows from the heart to the head and brain. Udan prana accompanies the awakening of Kundalini Shakti. Udan prana accompanies the awakening of Kundalini Shakti. It is with the assistance of Udan prana that the astral body separates itself from the physical body. It is with the assistance of Udan prana that the astral body, ASTRAL, astral body separates itself from the physical body. A strong Udan prana eases, EASES, a strong Udan prana eases the phase of death. It eases the phase of death. A strong Udan prana eases the phase of death. With the control of Udan prana, the body becomes very light and one may gain the ability to levitate. If anybody have full control of Udan prana, that person can levitate the body. So with the control of Udan prana, the body becomes very light and one may gain the ability to levitate. LEVITATE. The Udan prana is activated by practice of Ujjayi pranayam. Ujjayi pranayam. that is victorious breath. Bhramari pranayam, Udan prana, is activated by the practice of Ujjayi pranayam, that is victorious breathing, and second one is Bhramari pranayam, that is B breathing, as well as Viparit Karani Mudra. So these three are activates the Udan prana. The Ujjayi pranayam, that is victorious breathing, Bhramari pranayam, deep breathing, and Viparit Karani Mudra. These techniques helps to activate Udan prana. The next fifth and the last prana of prana section is Saman prana. So what is Saman prana? Saman is a very important prana. Saman is a very important prana that connects two main chakras. Saman connects two main chakras, the Anahat chakra and Manipur chakra. The Anahat chakra and Manipur chakra means Saman prana found between Anahat and Manipur chakra, between heart and navel. Because Anahat chakra also known as heart chakra, and the Manipur chakra situated near the navel. So Saman prana plays a very important role. It connects two chakras, Anahat and Manipur chakra. Saman prana distributes the energy of nutrition throughout the human body. Saman prana distributes the energy of nutrition throughout the human body, and Saman prana has the influence on the Manipur chakra also. Saman prana has an influence on Manipur chakra, which corresponding element is higher. The corresponding element of Manipur chakra is fire. So Saman prana has an influence on Manipur chakra, which corresponding element is fire. When yogis are able to control Saman prana, it is a pure flame within them. When yogis are able to control Saman prana, it is a pure flame within them. Those in whom Saman prana is completely pure, those yogis who have completely pure Saman prana are surrounded by a radiant aura. Those yogis surrounded by a radiant aura, which aura is even noticeable by those who do not have the ability to see the auras. So those in whom, those yogis who have completely pure Saman prana are surrounded by a radiant aura, which is even noticeable by those who do not have the ability to see the aura. This prana is strengthened through the practice of Agnisar Kriya, Again, I am going to tell Agnisar Kriya, the flapping of abdomen, front and back. So this pran, the Saman pran, is strengthened through the practice of Agnisar Kriya and Nauli Kriya. Agnisar Kriya and Nauli Kriya. It is strengthened by Agnisar and Nauli Kriya. And the practice of these two kriyas, Agnisar and Nauli Kriya, the practice of these two kriya also prevents the digestive problems and diabetes. The practice of Agnisar Kriya and Nauli Kriya also prevents the digestive problems and diabetes. The most effective technique for awakening Saman Prana is Kriya Yoga. The most effective technique for awakening Saman Prana is Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is the most effective technique for activating Saman Prana. So once again, we look about 5 pranas. The first prana is prana. That where is the location of prana? Where it influence? It provides essential oxygen to the human body, and energy flows from nostril level to heart, nose to heart. The second prana is Apan Prana, that influences the lower part of the body from the navel to sole of the feet. And the technique for activating the Apan Prana is Nauli, Agnisar Kriya, Ashwini Mudra and Moolabandha. And for prana, the technique for prana, activating the prana is Ujjayi Pranayam, Bhastrika Pranayam and Nadi Sodhan Pranayam. Ujjayi, Bhastrika and Nadi Sodhan Pranayam are the technique for activating the prana, and the Nauli, Agnisar Kriya, Ashwini Mudra and Moolabandha are the technique to activate the Apan. The Vyan Prana flows into nadis, mainly nerves, and the pranayam practice, certain pranayam practice, that is inhale deeply and exhale at once. Again inhale and hold the breath, that is internal kumbhak, antar kumbhak, and again exhale and hold breath again for a while, that is Bahir Kumbhak. This is the technique for activating Vyan Prana. The Udan Prana, next prana is Udan Prana, that is the ascending energy, and that flows from heart to the head and brain upward. And by controlling this, one can found the ability to levitate. And Udan Prana activated by the practice of Ujjayi Pranayam, Bhramari Pranayam, as well as Viparit Karani Mudra. The Saman Prana, that is very important prana that connects two chakras, Anahat Chakra and Manipur Chakra, and it distributes the energy of nutrition throughout the human body. And who have completely control over Saman Prana, those yogis have a pure flame and surrounded by radiant aura, which is even noticeable by whom those who do not have the ability to see the auras. And Agnisar Kriya and Nauli Kriya. Agnisar Kriya and Nauli Kriya is the technique to activate the Saman Prana. So, enough for today's class. We further about 5 pranas in tomorrow's class. Sit in any comfortable position for closing the class. Adapt Chin Mudra. Spine straight. Inhale deeply for 1 time Om, followed by closing mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pasyanto, ma kasyid dukha bhag bhavet. Om Santi, Santi, Santi. Join your both palm together in front of heart center. Bow down your head towards God, towards Mother Nature. Rub your both palms. Apply an eyes. Slowly and gently while blinking. Open your eyes. Om Shanti. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.